All right, we're back. It's 8:44 with the new film called Race. It tells the inspiring story of legendary athlete Jesse Owens and his astonishing 4 gold medal wins at the 1936 Berlin Olympics.
At the film's heart's the relationship between the Olympian and his college coach, Larry Snyder, played by actor Jason Sudeikis.
An airplane gets people excited the same way they come out and watch a man race. But what they really want, what really gets them worked up, is to see you crash. To see you fold up that Stearman biplane like a piece of paper. Watch the ground crew drag you out like a rag doll before it blows up, explodes into flames. Now that's exciting.
Jason Sudeikis here with us now. Good to see you, Jason.
Nice
I read an
you.
article, and one of the directors that you worked with said you're like a young Jack Lemmon in the sense that you're so great comedically and your ability dramatically equally as impressive. You really see that in this film, even in that clip. How hard is that transition?
I mean, it doesn't feel hard going in. I mean, I think there are people out there that make the argument I wasn't very funny in the comedy. So I think it's just a matter of the poster, right? But no, it feels the same way coming out as it does doing anything. For whatever reason, even trying to kill bosses, trying to smuggle drugs across the border, I'm trying to make that as believable as possible. No different here, and believe it or not.
Was it a conscious choice? Were you thinking, okay, you know what? I've done so much comedy. I'd like to try my hand at this dramatic role and flex those muscles.
Not conscious. No, I mean it shows up. It shows up when it shows up. The script when I read it, but I was immediately like. Oh, this is a cool part. Like, this reminds me of like something I would have, my dad and I would have went to go see when I was a kid, like Gene Hackman in Hoosiers or something. Definitely. Like a cool coach role and get to wear a hat and hold an old-timey stopwatch. And then just get to support Stefan James, who plays Jesse, and by proxy Jesse. Yeah, he does it amazing. Yeah, it's like I knew him when. I'll get to say.
But tell me more about Larry, because Larry was his coach at Ohio State. He was a famed track star himself.
Yeah.
He was obsessed. What was his relationship like with Jesse when they met?
Well, I mean, it was tense, but mostly because of the outrageous sort of extroverted racism at the time. I mean, it was 1936 in the States. Obviously, worst situation going on in Berlin. I mean, arguably. But yeah, I mean, it was. And yet Larry was this amazing guy who was sort of ahead of his time, both in his innovations as a coach, but also as a man who just race didn't concern him.
Didn't someone say he was sort of an accidental non-racist?
That was Jesse's line about him. Yeah, Jesse referred to him in an autobiography as an accidental non-racist, which is it just didn't colorblind would be the common term for it now. But yeah, back then he just was like, no, I don't care. I don't care if you, as long as you work hard and you do what I ask, then I don't care what color you are, what creed you are, what race, it doesn't matter, let's go.
And Jesse needed that.
Yeah.
Speaking of sports, how was your weekend in Toronto? You were playing a little basketball?
I did.
How'd you do? Did you play the celebrity tournament?
Yeah, we lost. We ended up losing to Canada. I had like front row seats, the seats that the 14-year-old me would just be going nuts over.
Those were great when we were growing up with Dominique and Jordan. Then they were bad for a while. Then you just saw.
It was amazing.
Oh, like the dunk contest now is amazing again.
It was fantastic. It was right up there with the 88. Yeah. And even the three-point contest, getting down between Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, it was right up there with the Bird one. That 88 in Chicago was the all-time greatest. And last night, or I mean 2 nights ago, it was, I think, one for the books.
We saw Olivia in the shot. Have to ask, how's the little one?
He's good.
He's 22 months now, right?
Yeah.
What are his tricks? What's he doing?
A lot of boom bops, he loves the drums. He wakes up, hoops. He does love hoops. He took him to a game. Will Forte and I took him to go see the Clippers out in L.A. recently, and then and Beyonce. It's like Elmo, Nemo, Beyonce. Those are his 3 favorite things. We just keep those in rotation.
Start younger and younger every year.
They sure do. Yeah. I think he may have come out of the womb that way. Yeah,
All the single ladies, one of his favorites.
All the single ladies. Yeah. For now, at least.
You've got a bunch. You got a couple great movies coming out. Olivia's killing it in vinyl. We were talking about this new series. It's unbelievable.
I know. I'm so excited for it.
You got Otis. It just how's that? We know this, but the juggling, the parent and the work, and how you're dealing with all that.
I mean, family helps. We're both the family that we're lucky to be born into, but then the ones we've surrounded ourselves with. He's got a lot of enthusiasm. People, get him for 4 hours at a time, and everybody's always excited to see him. You need that. Yeah. No, it's great. Yeah,
Are you wishing you were on SNL just for the political campaign? I mean, it's so rich. There's so much good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's just fun to watch as a fan. You start out as a fan, about growing up with it, and now, I mean, if
you could bring your Biden back.
I mean, if Biden brought his own Biden back, then I guess I'd have to.
Were you hoping maybe he would jump in there and run, and that would?
Sure, but but just for no other reason than to have, as an American, have more time with him. Just in television and interviews. Yeah, but selfishly, yes, I met him over the summer at the Global Citizens Fest, and I was like, sir, you don't have to tell everybody else. This is before he had it announced. And I was like, you can just tell me. You kind of have my career in the palm of your hands. He was like, hey, you know what? That's right, I do. And it was like, exactly just as outgoing and as genuine as you'd expect, I guess, from the VP. Yeah.
Jason, thank you so much. Good to catch up with you.
Yeah, nice to see you
Race
guys.
is a great, great film. Please check it out. It opens nationwide this Friday.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.